Hi Club, welcome to October's tutorial. Like what you have requested inside the poll, I'm going to do a breakdown of a drum solo for this month. Alright, so this drum solo is in the song You Are Good by Israel Houghton, and we have a 8-bar drum solo. I'm going to break it down into 3 different parts. Okay, so the first part is what I call the groove, the second part is what I call the drum fill, and the third part is what I call the hits. So let's start with the groove. So in Christian music, it's very important that you don't go too crazy because the congregation is still singing, right? And you want to keep the backbeat on 2 and 4. So I came up with this groove, which is a linear pattern, right? And let's learn it. So it starts with left hand on the hi-hat and the right hand on the floor tom. It goes like that. Okay, so a bit of linear, kick, right, left, kick. So for me, personally, I like to play the snare drum with my left hand so that my right hand can be a bit more free around the drums. Okay, so back to the groove. Followed by some high toms. Okay, and the next one you can either use a high tom or mid tom. For me, I prefer the mid tom, it adds a bit more melody to it. So from the start. And then just end off with another kick right left with the floor and the hi-hat. So the difficult part about this is to link it all together. So we're going to play this groove a few times and I'm just going to put a click to it. This is 80 beats per minute. Now, one thing that really helps me internalize this is to break away from what I'm learning first and put it into my normal playing. Like, can I play my normal groove and then activate this 1 bar that I just learned and then play back my normal groove? Okay, so that's the first part. We need to play this for 3 times. So for the 4th bar, we're going to play any drum fill that you want. I think the cool part about drum solos is to keep it a bit more spontaneous so that something that pops up in your mind, maybe at the spur of the moment, you can execute your drum fill. But of course, if you are feeling a little bit more stressed, then you may want to plan your drum fill out, right? So for me, I'm just going to do something like that. So we're going to do 3 bars of the groove, 1 bar of your own drum fill, 1 more bar of the groove. Okay, I know it's a lot of things to remember. And then we're going to hit the second part of the drum solo, which is your fill. So when it comes to this, there are a lot of things that you can do, right? There are a lot of drum fills that you can execute. But I wanted something that has a little bit more 30-second notes and a little bit more concepts inside. So let's learn this drum fill. Now it starts off with a drag. So you need to activate your double strokes, followed by a herta. Right, 2 quick notes on the high tom, followed by the snare. Let's put it together. Okay, so the bass drum gives it still a very driving kind of feel, like 1, 2 kind of thing, right? Next, we have a linear pattern now. This one is left hand leading. So kick, left, right, kick. This may not be too familiar with some of you, but if you want to practice this, then you want to just move around the drum. Okay, kick, left, right, kick. Same thing, snare with the left hand, followed by kick, right, left, ending with the snare. Okay, so that's our whole bar fill. Let's try it again slowly. So for this, I'm going to play a bit slower, 70 beats per minute, and we're just going to try 1 bar of it and 1 bar rest. Okay, so that you can think about the feel and try and piece it together nicely. Same as the previous groove, I need time to internalize this. So I'll play what I usually play and see if I can activate this 1 bar feel and then go back to my playing, just to have some fun. I'm going to play at 80 beats per minute. Last, we're going to learn the hits. Now for hits, I want to try and keep it simple because the whole band is going to join me inside, and we want the singers to come in after this, so don't go too crazy. Make sure that we play together with the band. So it's just quite simple, 8 notes and 16 notes. Start off with 1, crashes, snare crash, followed by a 16-note fill. Let's put it all together. Okay, so now that you have learned the 3 parts, it is really just putting it all together and see how you can link all of them smoothly in 8 bars without stopping. So we're going to try this at 3 tempos. It's going to be at 80, 100, and the actual song, which is 1, 2, 2. Let's start with 80. So this is 100. This is 1, 2, 2. Alright, with the song, you can use this for the intro also. So there you go, your 8 bars of drum solo for You Are Good by Israel Houghton. Remember, there are 3 parts: the groove, the feel, and the hits. I hope you have fun. Please like this video, and I'll see you around.